Alright guys, MarkBoy316 here with another video. Just finished watching WWE Saturday Night Main Event from March 18th, 2006. 2 weeks before WrestleMania 22. And it's about an hour and a half runtime. I've got every single Saturday Night Main Event from 1985 all the way to 2008. And I got them. I got it in a lot on eBay. And this is going to be like I said, the March 18th, 2006 Saturday Main Event review for you guys. Starts off with the WrestleMania 22 main event, uh, teaming together as Triple H teams with WWE Champion John Cena to take on World Heavyweight Champion Kurt Angle, Rey Mysterio, and Randy Orton. The WrestleMania 22 World Heavyweight title main event. So a 2-on-3 handicap match. And both teams from the start not getting along very well, but some great action. We start off with Triple H. We start off with Cena, I should say, doing just the normal Cena routine, getting booed out of the building. Fans are booing his ass, and we see Cena taking control over Kurt Angle. Punches and kicks and stuff, and suplex by Cena. And then we see Angle makes the tag to Orton, and then we get Orton Cena again in the ring for the 17th millionth time. And they finally make the tag to Cena makes the tag to Triple H. Triple H comes in. Mysterio hits a seated senton on Triple H. Head scissor on Cena, and then some pretty cool German suplexes by Kurt Angle on John Cena, and really uh, beating down on Cena. Then Cena finally gets to Triple H. Triple H comes in and actually turns on Cena, hits the pedigree on him, drapes Randy Orton's arm over Cena, and tries to make Cena lose the match. But Ray comes in and pulls uh, Orton off of Cena. Then Triple H is all upset and mad and nails Mysterio with a pedigree. Uh, Cena then is being lined up for an RKO by Orton. Orton attempts the RKO and one of the crappiest roll ups. We see John Cena get the victory over dear God, John Cena get the victory over Randy Orton. So, an okay 2-on-3 handicap match. At one point, Randy Orton did hit Kurt Angle with the RKO. So, yeah, both teams could not get along. It was a good opening match. So, Cena and Triple H get the win. Of course they do. It's Triple H and Cena. They're gonna bury the competition. Uh, that was a okay match for what it was. Uh, then we see Booker T in the locker room saying that he heard something pop in his knee while he was training because he's supposed to take on the Boogeyman on this episode, and the doctor says, well, he can't let him wrestle if Booker's in that much pain, so Teddy Long cancels the match. And before they leave the dressing room, Booker and Sharma say, "Oh, Sharma said, oh, you're gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Oh, you're in so much pain. You're in so much pain." And they're laughing because they got away with tricking Teddy Long and the doctors out of the match. So that match doesn't happen. Then we get, uh, I think it was a 3-minute match. Trish and Mickie James, who Trish would end up defending the women's title against Mickie James at WrestleMania 22. And we get Trish and Mickie against Victoria and Candice Michelle. And Candice Michelle, sorry, you can't wrestle for crap. Uh, she just starts choking Trish, and she's telling the referee to count. The referee doesn't see it, and Victoria from the outside nails Trish in the head, Victoria comes in, has a Trish pin, but Trish kicks out after a big clothesline by Victoria. Then finally Trish takes control, chick kick, and then nails the Stratusfaction Bulldog off the rope to Candice Michelle gets the pin, and Mickey doesn't even make it in the match. After the match, they celebrate. Mickey James says she promised Trish that she will leave her alone because she's been obsessed with Trish Stratus all this time, and she kisses Trish on the cheek. And then, as Trish is wondering what the hell did you do that for, she gets nailed with the Mick kick or the chick kick by Mickey James, and then a Stratusfaction of her own to Trish Stratus. So at least it ended building to WrestleMania, to their match. So that's good, but it was just the match was what it was. It was nothing special. It was more of the after match stuff. So it was there. Then we get a drinking contest between Stone Cold and JBL. JBL was pissed at Stone Cold because he named some of his favorite Texas wrestlers and JBL wasn't on the list. So we ended up challenging Austin to a drinking contest. Finally, Austin's still getting a huge pop when he came out. JBL's there just egging them on and stuff like that, and saying that he should have been on Austin's list and all that. And just some funny stuff by JBL. And Austin said, well, you're a pretty big guy. What are you, like 200 pounds, 5'11"? JBL, no, he said, I'm about 6'6", about 250, 280 pounds. He said, okay, well, yeah, you can probably drink a lot. And Austin's there, oh, I've already drank 15 pitchers of beer already today, and had an egg for breakfast with 2 cases of beer and stuff like that. And JBL says, all right, well, here are the rules. You go, we got 1 minute. We're going to stand back to back like they did in the Old West. And I'm going to see how many beers we can drink. And they start drinking the beers, and JBL's just missing his mouth on purpose, and the beers are just falling all over him. And Austin catches him and says, what are you doing, you idiot? And JBL just takes one of the beer glasses and chucks beer in Austin's face and is about to leave. And Chris Benoit comes from behind and chucks him back in. Austin nails JBL obviously with a stunner as he's wearing JBL's hat, and the segment's over. So even that built to JBL and Benoit would fight at WrestleMania 23, I do believe. So that was okay, a good segment. Always a big Austin fan, huge pop for Austin. So that was great. Then we got Mark Henry coming out because he's facing Undertaker at WrestleMania 22, talking about how he's not scared of the Undertaker and he's gonna put him in the coffin. And then you hear the Undertaker's music comes out, starts brawling with Henry in the corner, and Mark Henry actually nails Undertaker with a big body block, knocks him down, and it's really beating down Undertaker on the outside of the ring. Goes to whip him in the stairs. Taker reverses. Henry goes flying into the stairs, and then big boot over the barricade. And Tavares is his manager at this time. If you don't remember, Tavares, he was Great Khali's manager for a bit, but he gets choke slammed on the casket with a horrible, well, not a horrible, a great choke slam, but must have sucked to take that choke slam on the casket. And then he tombstones Tavares on the casket, which ends the segment. So even that had build to for WrestleMania 22. Then we have a pretty cool street fight with good old Shawn Michaels versus Shane McMahon in a street fight, because obviously Shawn would take on Vince in a street fight at WrestleMania 22 in a no-holds-barred match, basically. And this was a great match. Starts off with Shane coming out. Shawn's in the ring, and then Shane comes out. And then as Shane is making his way out, Shawn attacks him. Starts punching him down the ramp and stuff like that. Nails Shawn with the vicious chair shot right to the head. My God, Like, I can see why Chair Shaw's got banned. Uh, then we got a big, huge superplex by Shawn Michaels off a ladder, two tables on the outside. So that was brutal. Great looking spot. Throws him back in the ring. Couldn't kick, doesn't get the victory. Vince tries to interfere. Obviously, Michaels is climbing the ropes and climbing the ladder, and he's about to jump on Shane. Vince gets the kendo stick, hits Michaels in the back a couple of times, and Shane goes to set Michaels up in the corner, coast to coast. Vince gets a trash can, is holding it in place, and Shawn gets out of the way, and Vince eats the coast to coast by Shane, and McMahon goes all the way to the outside there. Gets nailed with the, like I said, trash can to the head. Great spot there too. Shane gets a lot of near falls over Shawn Michaels here, nailing him obviously after the chair shot goes for the you can't get him, and Vince is getting pissed that Shane can't put him away. And then finally Vince gets on the apron. Shawn grabs him, throws him in the ring, and is about to nail Vince with a chair. And Shane comes from behind, low blow, and puts him in the sharpshooter. And then Vince rings the bell, says to the timekeeper, ring the bell, and announce Shane the winner as submission, and they repeat the Montreal Screwjob. But for me, the segment of the night was the cutting edge with Edge saying that Mick Foley lost his edge basically, and he's just a big cuddly teddy bear, and he's not the master of the hardcore anymore, and stuff like that, and invites Foley out, plays his music, doesn't come out, and finally Foley comes out. He's got a bag with him, and Edge has a table set up in the ring. He puts it on fire. They come out with the fire extinguisher, put the table out, and then Foley and Edge are brawling. He nails Edge in the corner, then puts the thumbtacks on the ground. Foley's punching Edge, about to fall into the thumbtacks, but Foley comes off the ropes, and Edge counters into a bulldog. Bulldogs Foley right into the thumbtacks. My God, what a spot! And then Edge leaves the ring because Lita had hit Foley in the back with a chair, leading up to the bulldog. And then Edge makes his way out, and Foley gets up smiling, and follows Edge on the ramp, big neck breaker on the ramp, and then hits Edge with the concerto. So very good segment. This was probably the segment of the show. Match of the night was probably Shane and Shawn in the street fight, and like I said, some great stuff. Every match and every segment had a build to WrestleMania 22. That is exactly what you want out of a show. You want build up to the upcoming pay-per-view. So as far as build up to WrestleMania 22, great show. Worst match was the Divas tag match, but at least even that built to the show. So I'd probably go. There was only 3 matches in ring matches, I should say, and the best one obviously was the street fight with Shane and Shawn. The worst was the women's tag match, and the 2-on-3 handicap match was actually good for what it was for an opening match. So as a build-up show to the pay-per-view, my God, that was actually pretty damn good. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10, just because the women's match was so damn short, and the advertised match with Booker T and Boogeyman didn't happen, and the beer drinking contest, they could have done that on an episode of SmackDown. They didn't have to have it on Saturday Main Event here, but yeah. Other than that, thank you guys for joining me for this Saturday night's Main Event review. If you want me to review any of these or any of the WCW Clash of Champions, I have all 35 Clash of Champions. Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll catch you guys in the next one.